Welcome ladies and gentlemen back to another video. Today we're gonna take a look at the beautiful fragrance from Acqua Di Parma. This is called Colonia, and as you see I'm sitting here in the south of Sweden in the nature. Really good weather today, so I thought why not be outside and talk about this amazing summer fragrance now that it's so nice weather. So without further ado, let's start with the presentation. So, Acqua Di Parma Colonia was first released in 1916, and this is the brand's signature scent. The bottle is very simplistic, it has a very minimalistic type of design, and it just screams out class in my opinion. And I really like this type of bottle because I think it's fresh, it looks clean, they don't have so many colors, just a really clean color scheme on this bottle. This is a common occurrence in all their fragrance bottles actually from Acqua Di Parma. They're really clean and nice presentation in my opinion. If we're going into the Cyllage of this fragrance, this is a fragrance, of course it's a cologne, so it doesn't project heavy as a eau de parfum or extract de parfum, but I think this is pretty good for being a cologne fragrance. I think in the first 1 to 1.5 hours on my skin, the Cyllage is very good. It projects good. People in my surrounding can feel it when I wear this fragrance in the nice summertime that is ahead of us. But I think, and I would recommend you to spray maybe some extra sprays of this on your clothes, because when I did that one time, we were outside, me and a friend were in the forest actually, and he said, I can feel your fragrance, I can feel your perfume, you smell very fresh and clean. And even though we were out in nature and the pretty windy and stuff like that, he still could smell it. So apply some extra on your collar, that's my recommendation, and then it would perform better than average. If we move into the scent profile of this fragrance, Acqua Di Parma Colonia, it's a very nice, very classy summer scent. A little bit more mature than typical, like younger, sweet summer scents. This is a more elegant touch to it, a little bit more classy touch to it, and it has a really heavy punch of lime, fresh citrus fruit in the opening. We're talking lime, we're talking mandarin, we're talking citrus fruits, heavy fresh punch just in the opening, and I'm gonna spray again because I really like this. Nice fresh lemonade, citrus, just this freshly squeezed lemon stand. It's amazing. And this scent profile in the dry down, of course, it gets a little bit more mature. It doesn't stay exactly the same throughout the whole fragrance, but it's a pretty linear, fresh scent in my opinion. So what you feel in the beginning is what you get basically when we talk about Acqua Di Parma Colonia. It doesn't develop to a specific like a typical specific weirder scent with a little bit more creamy nature to it, and it stays really fresh and clean. It's a little bit more mature in the dry down, a little bit more of the rosemary come into play, a little bit more of the lavender as well. And the mixture between the lavender and the rosemary in this fragrance is what's get it this mature and well blended fragrance. So in my opinion, this is a great fragrance for the little bit more mature man. I wouldn't recommend this as a typical teenage summer fragrance, because if you compare this fragrance, for example, to let's say Perry Ellis 360 Red or something like that in a little bit cheaper price range, that fragrances are a little bit more playful, a little bit more youthful, and it doesn't have this elegant and modern touch to it. In the same time, this is a very old school type of DNA, so it has everything, but I would recommend this as a scent for the little bit more mature man who wants a clean and fresh summer scent with a lot of citrus punch. So, how is the performance of this fragrance? Well, it's not beast mode performance, but you couldn't expect that from a cologne. But to be a really fresh and clean summer fragrance, I think that it's better than average, maybe 6 and 7 in my book. You have to take a little bit more sprays of this. I have noticed, to make it last longer, of course, and also apply this on your clothes, as I mentioned earlier in this review. So performance, a little bit better than average, but not beast mode performance. If we move into the age category of this fragrance, I would really recommend this to a little bit more mature gentleman, maybe from 25 up. I don't see this as a typical teenage fragrance because it has a little bit more mature and classy type of touch to it. So from 25 to 70, it's perfect to use this fragrance. All ages in between that span is great for this type of scent. So what season is this fragrance for? To me, this is a 100% summer fragrance, but also you can wear this through the beautiful spring days. But to me, this fragrance shines the most in the really hot summer day. So I would really recommend you to wear the Acqua Di Parma Colonia if the weather is really warm, sun is just blasting on you, and it's a beautiful day basically. So what occasion is this fragrance best suited for? To me, you can wear this all time in the summer. You can wear this as a daytime scent. You can wear this when you're out with your friends, picnic. You can wear this at nighttime in the summer. But the overall perspective that I have and what I see when I wear this fragrance is that it had to be nice and sunny and warm days when you're wearing this fragrance. This fragrance, I see a picture of a guy, a little bit more mature guy, walking in the streets of Roma or something, maybe in Sicily, wearing a white hat, just strolling around. It's a really hot summer day. He has some lemonade in his hand. He's walking with the woman he loves. You know, the weather is so warm, but he gets refreshed with a little bit of spray of Acqua Di Parma Colonia after he takes a shower, because this is a really fresh and refreshing type of fragrance, in my opinion. You get really you get this blast of fresh fruits in the opening, lime, you hit with mandarin, you hit with orange, and it just makes you happy basically. When it's really hot, you can be really tired, but after a shower, you know, you blast this on yourself and you have hope of life once again. So basically, if we sum up the occasion of this, whenever, wherever in the summertime, great vacation fragrance. This smells like a luxury hotel somewhere in Italy to me. A little bit of soapy in the bottom note of this fragrance, but fresh and clean summer fragrance. You can wear it whenever, wherever, as long as it's a nice warm summer day. How about the price point of this fragrance? Well, this is a pretty expensive fragrance, this Acqua Di Parma Colonia. But of course, it's a quality juice you get when you buy this type of fragrance. But for a 100 milliliter bottle, it goes around 130 to 150 bucks for a bottle of this juice. But I actually think that it's a really nice summer fresh fragrance. So my conclusion to this fragrance is, if you have the money, if you like this little bit more lemony type of fragrance, is really super fresh, but also you want this very elegant touch to it, this little bit more gentleman dressed up to a fragrance, this is an awesome fragrance. And even though it's just a cologne, so you guys know it's not a lot of perfume oil, it's a lot of it's much more alcohol in this fragrance, and if you compare it to eau de parfum, this still performs decent. You know, I think it's perfect. It doesn't get sticky in the warm days. It's fresh and clean, and it's a great buy if you have the money. I don't have any fragrance that I've smelled lately that is similar to this one. I think I tried a lot of different other summer fragrances, clean and fresh, but this for me is the perfect classy summer fragrance for the little bit more mature gentleman. So if you like this review of Acqua Di Parma Colonia, and if you like my videos, please considering to support my channel by pressing the subscribe button and give this video a like. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.